this has always been my dream to play on a big stage representing my country. So yeah, I hope you guys will have a fun game to watch and we'll do our best.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. That's what we've been asking for.
You were saying, you know, Malaysia coming into this, clear favourites, you were stating them as.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Malaysia, they're currently undefeated right now during this tournament at the moment. I think they are 7 games up, if I'm aware, and they've got themselves some rivalry between the two, Malaysia and England have, because Malaysia within the group stage actually beat England, and that was a pretty paced match there.
Yeah, so specifically for Team Malaysia coming into things, if we're characterising them as these huge favourites, the ones that are pitted to be taking the gold, why is that? What is so dominant about the way that they handle themselves in Dota 2 that allows us to say, you know, these are the clear favourites?
Yeah, I mean, Aurora is particularly one of them, you know, very cool-headed, you know, absolutely superb. I mean, one of the things which I really like, which can really take teams by disbelief, is the variety of hero pools that they have. I think that Aurora has only played Zeus twice, but any other hero, she's played it once. So it really does take the teams by surprise, and I think she's done very, very well.
And I think Malaysia have this really incredible support structure behind them. They have this really amazing coach that I've managed to chat to, and he's, you know, they have really good ideas about the game and everything. They have, you know, incredible support from their manager and everything as well. I'm not saying that England don't, but they seem to have like a very professional attitude towards the game, where I think they understand and they know that they are the favourites, but they are more than happy to try and play up to that title because they know how strong they are as a whole unit. And through their captain, you know, kind of shot calling them through the game, they all come in together and they all make sure they play on the same page.
You used a keyword coming into this to describe Malaysia. Organisation. That's exactly what you said we should be expecting.
100%, yeah. They've done superbly well. I mean, it just shows by the results, you know, 7-0. They're doing really, really well. It'll be exciting, especially to see these two come back to back, won't it, man?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, these are the Malaysia are the team that they will all sit around the computer together, that they'll do some really high-level replay analysis. They'll make sure they're all on the same page so that it feels like, you know, watching them, that they're prepared for anything. Anything that comes their way, they'll be, you know, super prepared for. The coach will be ready, and I'd be, you know, really favouring them.
And moving on to the side of Team England, is anybody specifically that you're going to be looking at coming into this that, you know, maybe pulling out a few tricks on the server today?
Even, you know, Nomad and T suggested that you have to find some way to reset. You can't linger on the previous game that happened. So for some of these teams, it can be slightly difficult to get into that phase. But once you find it, then it's going to help you so much because you're able to reset.
I think it's unreal that I'm traveling to the UK to be able to play Dota with my friends and my team. For me personally, representing Malaysia has always been my dream. This Commonwealth Games opportunity has really helped me realize that dream.
Before the grand finals against Malaysia, I'm going to be crying.
We respect Malaysia a lot, right? Like, they're a very established team. We've played against them before and they're a really tough opponent, but I think we're pretty confident in our own abilities.
We have come this far, so we have what it takes to get the goal, and yeah, we're in for it.
I mean, no one cheered for football there, so they're gone. They're out of the building. Back to Dota then, I guess.
Back to Dota. Well, I mean, honestly, this England draft, it does look like it can break high ground, but it is all or nothing for them. I love this confidence for them to double down on that with the Shadow Stun. They didn't back out and go, oh, we're worried, we'll pick like a tiny mid or something to give them some options in the late game. Like, no. We're happy. We know what we're comfortable playing. We're going to play it this way, and we're going to smash them.
Yeah, and that's the confidence that you need coming into this grand finals. It's a best of 3. If you lose the first game, you've got 1 game ready to bounce back, and if you don't, that's Mimics back alive. She does have BKB and ultimate. They might, you know, throw it out there, but
yeah, they're relying on the miracle, which isn't going to come. And there it comes, GG from England as Malaysia take game number 1 in a pretty convincing fashion.
Yeah, again, it's a beautiful game, I think, from Malaysia. They just played super methodical. The aggression that they had, the position that they held this entire time, and there's the Malaysian fans, very loud. You love to see it. Again, game 1 going towards Malaysia, it was just methodical, and that's the key thing. Methodical Dota. And on the stage, the pressure of the crowd, it didn't hit them at all. So yeah, props to Malaysia. This was an enjoyable game 1 from them.
No, they were cool, they were calm, they were collected, and this team looked formidable. I mean, like, there was just no real break in this. I think there was one point where England were able to get the Roshan, where we kind of had doubts, but even then, Like, Malaysia's played against it so well.
Yeah.
We got game number 2 on the cards here, and me and T, we're ready for it. Enforcement's coming for England right now. They've got a Viper and they've got a Wyvern, and that is going to be what they're depending on to somehow win this seemingly unwinnable game. And Karen, unfortunately, going to get killed off before she can do anything about it. Ancient exposed. Malaysia,
there it is.
they're getting to work. They're going to take down the Ancient. We'll kill off the Wyvern as a little side effect, but there it is. It will be Team Malaysia grabbing the gold medal here at the Commonwealth Esports Championships. My goodness, what style, what discipline, what a fantastic game coming out from these players.
And again, 5-star X on this Alchemist, finishing in 2 games, didn't die a single time. I believe her scoreline was 16 kills, 0 deaths, and 28 assists. She was a formidable carry. She never put herself in a position of potentially going down, falling victim to a gank of England. So yeah, that's an incredible carry performance from Malaysia. Just resilience, and they well-deservedly get the gold medal. Just impeccable gameplay today. It was, yeah, a treat to watch. Just
let's take it over to them. Alrighty, we will be throwing it over to a break now.
A clean sweep for Malaysia, as they are the ones to be claiming the gold. Yet another W for Malaysia on the first day here of the Commonwealth Esports Championship. And man, what a fashion for the Dota 2 women's team to be doing it. Huge props to them. Look cool, calm, collected all the way through that game number 2.
Yeah, they were unbelievable. I mean, completely unrivaled. I feel like this event, that's not too far saying. I don't think Epi is it. That, you know, they haven't dropped a map game the whole game.
No.
It's just been unbelievable. And they deserve full credit as well, because they've obviously put so much work in and everything, and they've just seen it through so cleanly. Yeah, unbelievable.
Bronze medalist winners, that is Team Singapore. Round of applause. We have our silver medalists, Team England. And now, please give it up for your gold medalists and Commonwealth Esports champions, Team Malaysia. And now, the anthem of Malaysia.